Escape the city to Moalboal, a sleepy surf town renowned for snorkeling right off its shores. Just off the coast of this tiny town, situated on a peninsula in southern Cebu Island, lives a rich ecosystem of abundant marine life. We had never in our lives spotted as many turtles as we did here, coming to feed in the shallow waters a few strokes from the shoreline. And we can't forget about the twinkling of the sardine run we've managed to see along the reef. A tricycle ride away from Moalboal led us up into dense forests and canyons at the foot of the Longon mountain range. Deep within this tropical oasis, we had the most unexpectedly exhilarating trek through boulders and waterfalls while cliff jumping into the bluest fresh waters we've ever seen in Asia. This laid-back diving town was the perfect home base for two of our most incredible adventures in the Philippines. With great food and a relaxed atmosphere, top-tier snorkeling and canyoneering adventures at our fingertips, hands down, we recommend staying in Moalboal.
Good morning from this beautiful sleepy surf town of Moalboal. It is our first morning here. We're super excited to explore this part of Cebu. I think our mission right now is to go and grab some breakfast. We're absolutely starving, and there's some really cool looking beach bars right here that overlooks the water, and I think that's going to be our main goal, and hopefully find a nice place to grab some food.
We were walking around town. We did come across a number of places that did breakfast, but we wanted something a little bit more quiet. So we came across the West Coast Beach House, which is an accommodations place, but they also have a grand space for us to enjoy breakfast, particularly Filipino spreads. They really have such a great ambiance here. Very, very beach vibes with massive murals with orange and green colors. They also have like a shark on the wall and bean bags for us to relax in, as well as basket lights. Everything just screams surf town.
While we were just eating, a lady came up and started selling fruit. And we thought there's such a great value because we have this entire thing of pineapple, and we also have this grapefruit, all for 150 pesos. So for us, that's really worth it, just because here in the Philippines, we've had a hard time finding vegetables and fruit. So we're just really happy to get a little bit of vitamin C, just a little bit of enzymes to support our bodies, because later we have a lot going on. We just rented some snorkel gear right over there. Lauren has it right now for only 200 pesos. Rentals here is honestly quite cheap. And one of the best parts about Moalboal is that you can snorkel right off on the beach here.
Not only can you see the sardine runs, which is pretty much guaranteed, but you can also see some turtles, small and big, which we're really hoping for later this afternoon when it's high tide. Now that we have our snorkel gear, it's time for us to change into our swimwear and switch over to the GoPro.
Man, these snorkel lines that we get from the masks, look at that. Absolutely ridiculous, but guys, It was amazing snorkeling out there. Out of all the places that we've been to so far in the Philippines, Coron, El Nido, Bantayan, and snorkeling there, nothing compared to here, snorkeling in Moalboal. The water was so pristine, so clear, but the best part was the abundance in marine life.
And what's insane is that we're able to see all of this right off the shore of Moalboal. There's no need for us to charter a boat to go to a remote coral garden. We're able to just take a few steps from our hotel, and that's where we see all the marine life. We saw a turtle swimming and feeding in the shallow waters, not giving any clue to all the people surrounding it. We saw the Sardine run, which was a magnificent experience. We even heard them twinkling in the water.
Moalboal has two main attractions in terms of marine life. Number one is seeing the turtles up and close, and number two is seeing the sardine runs, which you do have to swim out a little bit further, but once you do see them, there is probably tens of thousands of sardines just absolutely swimming across your face. It was such a beauty. We honestly just came back because the GoPro died. We're just charging it right now, but we're gonna head back right into that water.
Hello, vlogger! Hello!
Say hi to the camera.
What's up? We're going to the show.
Yeah. The locals here are honestly so friendly. Okay, before we head over for dinner, I just want to share some information regarding the snorkeling here in Moalboal. Now, if you want a guide, which is recommended for people who don't really know how to swim, you can walk along the beach and there are a ton of them ready to take you out to the water. Now, this does cost 500 pesos. If you are a good swimmer though, honestly, this isn't quite needed. So judge for yourselves how comfortable you are, but have fun. It's an absolute blast out there. All right, let's go grab dinner.
Ooh, this is actually my first milkshake in the Philippines. I mostly just gotten smoothies, and this one just hits the spot. As you can see behind me, we only took about 10 steps away from the chili bar, but it's really rowdy over there. We wanted a quieter spot for us to have our meal, so we came right next door to BB's and we got ourselves some curry for the both of us. I got the shrimp, Jason got the beef, tons of vegetables. I know earlier we were saying that sometimes we're having trouble to find vegetables, but we're really glad that it's on this platter.
I think it's gotta be one of the better excursions that we've ever done.
Yeah.
How silly right now do I look with my helmet on?
You look perfect.
Do I? Because I feel like the helmet's way too big on me. Very stylish.
It matches your life jacket.
Oh yeah, it does.
Sometimes going backwards is actually really scary because you just don't know like how deep the rocks are underneath you. But honestly, it's worth a try. Just make sure that if you do it, that you stay as flat on your back as possible.
Coming to Moalboal, we weren't sure exactly what we were expecting, but this quickly came out to be one of our favorite spots here in the Philippines. From snorkeling right off the beach to canyoneering and seeing Kawasan Falls, it has been an absolute joy to visit Moalboal.
Sadly, our time here in the Philippines is over, but catch us next time as we head to Singapore.